And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Travis Shaw, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard, looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Joe Musgrove is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Joe Musgrove, a strike-throwing machine, not known for throwing a lot of strikeouts. 4-pitch mix, Matt. Fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. He needs all four. He doesn't have any one pitch that sticks out that's a dominant pitch, so he needs all of his pitches. The key
Milwaukee
for Joe is throwing strikes early on in the count.
Lorenzo
digging in.
Cain.
Lorenzo Cain. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Roll, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
Batting second.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In is Christian Yelich. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Boy, this is a really good hitter, but he's desperately been struggling recently at the plate. His average is still good, but it's dropping fast. He needs a quick turnaround.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball one.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game. And they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Musgrove is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping up now, Ryan Braun. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's
Lays
out.
off 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
To say this game has not started the way the pitcher wanted it to would be an understatement, to say the least. But he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it. Easier said than done as the cleanup man steps in next.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall.
1 run scored. And this will get all the way out to the 4-10 sign now. 2 runs score. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. But in the end, the play does plate 3 runs.
The third baseman.
You hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy. And rightfully so, as we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
The windup and the 0-1. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. Three runs already home here. Line, but speared on a hop. And there's out number 2. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats, because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing to foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Gunn. He's got it, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Brewers 3 and the Pirates nothing. Chase Anderson gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Next for the Buccos, Starling Marte. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Behind 0-2 now. And lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. And who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit 4 pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Josh Harrison stands in. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He has an even 10 hits in 25 tries. He also has 1 home run. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's
Too low. 1-0.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. One and 2 now. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
High in the air out to center field. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate, Orlando Arcia
leading
get
off
us
for the
started
Brewers,
in the top of the second.
the shortstop,
One of the keys to
Orlando
securing a win. They want to
Arcia.
keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back, the center fielder. Gone. So Orlando Arcia with a solo shot. Number 17 for him on the season, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Batting eighth.
Into the box
The
now,
catcher,
Manny
number 9.
Pena is getting caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. goodness.
Count
0-2 now.
0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he
Back
couldn't get him to
outside.
chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Acker takes it in. Oh, look at the
He's out.
sliding stop. What a play.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Chase Anderson.
So the base is empty here with one away. And the pitcher will bat next. Here comes Chase Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. That's popped up. Acker ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second
The
out.
center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Behind
No ball,
0-2
2
now.
strikes.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just
The
keep
left fielder,
piling
number
up for them.
22,
Take a look at the numbers here.
Christian
That's already
Yelich.
6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
D-Rod.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Cain at second with 2 down. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here comes Marte. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now a 4-0 Milwaukee lead. Leading off the inning, Derek Acker, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A little
0-1
tardy
the
there.
count.
No balls and a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Swing and a miss,
0-2.
and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Curveball got him swinging for the first down.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Here's Gregory Polanco, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
That's a
ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes if they're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk the home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
In now, Austin Meadows. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Over to first.
Runner, he's going.
Stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time as he steals second.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Chip away at that deficit.
1 out and a runner on second base. With runners in scoring position this season, Meadows carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Ready with the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Cron is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 16.
So digging in now, Gunn. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They're down 4-0. Back with Mark DeRosa.
Wrong.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. This misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Line to the right side, and that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. Throwing to second.
Well, Matt, as we take a look
Now
at his
batting,
line here,
the first
he might
baseman,
not know all the
Eric
specifics, but he
Thames.
knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Stepping in, Eric Thames. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Braun leads off second with nobody out. Thames behind, 1 and 2.
Out.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. And
1-0.
the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner does move up 90 feet to third.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Ready now, Mike Moustakas. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more open.
Polanco is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Brewers strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Stepping into the box,
Leading
Andrew
off the
Miner
Pirates,
was 1 for 4
the
with a
catcher,
two-bagger in yesterday's
Andrew
game.
Miner.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Miner, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Set to deal on a 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
He put up a pretty good battle on the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Joe Musgrove. As it's grounded sharply to first. And a step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Braun is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
Leading off for Milwaukee,
we begin the top of the 4th.
shortstop.
Even though
Orlando
they're up by a boatload early
Arcia.
on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First delivery to him on the way. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And he is in there.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint.
The catcher, number
nice
9.
execution, nice
Manny
hustle. Bottom line, nice
Pena.
hustle. Pitcher still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the box, Manny Pena. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Arcia aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the pitcher, Chase Anderson.
So here now is the pitcher, Chase Anderson. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Yeah, and after this infield hit
22,
right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich. He'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Meadows giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They lead it 4-0. Now at the plate, Josh Harrison
Leading
comes
up
into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball
The
game.
second baseman, Josh
It's
Harrison.
coming. Here it is. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Hit down the line at first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. They'll try again, 1-2.
I got the count.
Fastball,
2-2.
but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Pitch popped straight up. Anderson will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Arcia takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The first baseman, number 23, Derek Acker.
At the plate, Derek Acker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Popped him up. Shaw over to his right, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail here 4-0. Here's Ryan Braun now.
Leading off for the Brewers, the right fielder, Ryan Braun.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco is there now to make the play on Braun, and the Sluggers retired on just 1 pitch.
Up next for Milwaukee, the first baseman, Eric Thames.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Four runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Big swing by Thames and a deep drive to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year, and the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Now batting.
In now,
baseman,
Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch is popped up. Gunn is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Marte going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Halfway home from PNC Park. It's the Brewers 5 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is under it. 1 away.
Up next,
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Into the box now, Austin Meadows. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
1 out, nobody on. Took something off there, but it misses ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, number 16.
So stepping in, Gunn. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
And a
that's a
fastball
ball.
close, but ultimately
Ball
ruled
one,
a
no
ball. 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. This one is long. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
They're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew Minor.
Stepping in now, Andrew Minor. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Smoke toward third. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Your
Ivan
attention,
Nova
please.
takes over to start the
Now
6th
pitching
inning on the
for
mound.
Pirates, number 46, Ivan Nova.
Coming to the plate now, Orlando
Leading off
Arcia
for
will do
Milwaukee,
battle with a new
the
arm out
shortstop,
there in their half of the 6th.
Orlando Arcia.
Here comes the first pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Settling in now, Manny Pena. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Popped straight up. Harrison moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chase Anderson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Anderson. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cunningham
your
is going to
attention,
come
please.
off the bench as he'll
Pinch
be
hitting
asked
for
to
the
lead off
Pirates.
the bottom of inning
Number
number 6.
27, Todd Cunningham.
No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
And he pulls
I got
the
a ball,
string
1
on the
strike.
circle change, but it's taken for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's in at second base with a double.
We're struggling as a team to put the ball in play. Every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Here's Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Hit hard toward first, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big hitting hero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Josh Harrison is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through. A base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's what you call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1.
Ball.
And this is downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Marte over at second. Harrison at first with no outs. 2-2 to Adam Frazier. Full count. 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
The batter.
Hey, with
The
2
first
strikes
baseman.
right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, he stands to perhaps be the winning pitcher here, unless, of course, all 3 runners come around to score, in which case he'd get a no decision.
Your
Paul
attention,
Hamels
please.
comes into work out
Now
of the
pitching
bullpen
for
now. And Dan,
Milwaukee,
are you surprised that
number
the starter's
35,
day is done?
Cole
I am a little, Matt, but this is
Hamels.
one of those moves that people will debate forever. I think he could have pitched a little bit longer, but I understand the idea of bringing a lefty in to face this upcoming left-hander as well, so we'll see how this works out.
Into the box, Derek Acker. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Got him with a good high fastball
right
there.
fielder,
Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. Do you think you can drive it? But it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Gregory Polanco is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 20 home runs for him now thus far, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D'Lo. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the hard plate. This offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 16.
Digging in and looking for more. Gunn comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he takes this one hot.
Good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Hamels is ready. 1-2 on its way. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 6-5. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
Is on to pitch
These
from the
changes
bullpen now to
for
start inning
Pittsburgh.
number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 36, Fletcher Krueger. Now playing third base and batting 9.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Lorenzo Cain trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout.
The
I'll tell you,
number
in a
22,
one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it changes
your
the whole
attention,
complexion
please.
of the inning. So
now
that was a
pitching
big
for
out.
the Pirates, number 43.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he
Now
didn't try and
batting,
do too
right
much. He
fielder,
stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Braun.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Just keeping him float. Into the box now, Ryan Braun. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Ryan Braun with that base knock.
7.
He's just collected career hit number 2,000. A ton of hits, unintended.
Yeah, and everybody makes a big deal of that 3,000 hit club, and rightfully so. But 2,000, well, that's a pretty select group of players, too. He has a lot to be proud of now, guys.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Thames, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game. Eugene Peace comes on the pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 13, Eugene Peace.
Next for Milwaukee, Travis Shaw. And even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's one swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
Bases are empty, one man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. Harrison has it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Brewers 8 and the Pirates 6. Stepping in, Andrew Minor. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94
Now
miles an
batting,
hour is good,
the
but
third
not as
baseman,
impressive as it used to
Christopher
be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Christopher Bostic. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a
Breaking ball called just a bit low. One out, nobody on. Now, swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this
The
inning.
center fielder,
Really
number
sharp
6.
out there, guys.
Starling Marte.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Starling Marte. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hamels has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Can't cut. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Orlando Arcia. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under this one is Harrison, and he's got it for the first out.
The catcher,
Time
number
to give
9.
you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers. And really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now batting, Manny Pena. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. A bouncer up the middle. Frazier scoops it up on to first. And he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up.
Your
Mike
attention,
Freeman
please.
is going to grab a bat now and hit for the
Brewers,
pitcher Hamels.
Number 10, Mike Freeman.
ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Brewers are out in front 8-6.
Ladies and gentlemen,
is on
your
to pitch
attention,
out of the
please.
bullpen in the bottom
Now
half of the
pitching
8th.
for Milwaukee, number 46, Corey Knebel.
Digging in, Josh Harrison.
Leading off.
Head-to-head numbers
Pirates.
against Corey Knebel.
The
He's
second
hitless
baseman,
in 6 tries.
Harrison.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Moustakas has it.
He's out.
Whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Into the box, Adam Frazier has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this
First
one.
baseman, number 23, Derek Acker.
Stepping up to the plate, Derek Acker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit.
Your attention, please.
Enters from the
Now
pen to
pitching
start
for
the
the
9th
Pirates,
inning as he'll try to keep the
number
score right
38,
where it is heading to the
Red.
bottom of the 9th.
Cole.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it
Leading
well
off
in
for
this ball
Milwaukee,
game.
the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit to third. Bostic is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
So coming to the plate, Christian Yelich. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First offering on its way. This one's down to third. To his left, Bostic. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now
Well
batting,
executed
right
two-seamer on the outside
Ryan
corner that time, and
Braun.
that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan Braun. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Gregory Polanco will stride in again as we flash back to inning number 6. And this was certainly a big blow in this one.
Gregory.
A grand slam as he left no doubt about that one. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your
Josh
attention,
Hader
please.
comes on looking for a
Now
save
pitching
here in the
for
bottom of the
Milwaukee.
9th inning.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside ball.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Prior history in this matchup, he's just 2 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Inside ball 2.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Moustakas is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting,
The leadoff man
fielder,
gone to start the top of the
Austin
9th as we take a look at
Meadows.
league saves leaders entering play. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. Digging in once again, Austin Meadows. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
And a strike called at the knees,
0-1.
0-1. A late swing and a miss, strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 0-2 once more is
Ball, that's
taken.
off the
That's
plate.
ball 1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Hey, I'm not sure
No
what he was
pitcher.
sitting on right there.
Grant.
Might have been sitting on an
Ball.
off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance
Ladies and
to
gentlemen,
put that ball
your
in play.
attention,
Jordan
please.
Luplow will
Pinch
get the
hitting for
call
the
to
Pirates.
pinch hit here as we'll see
Number
what he can do
47.
with 2 out and the bases
Jordan.
empty.
Luplow.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Cole Hamels in line for the victory should the lead hold. Comes set and the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Pittsburgh down to their last strike, and he fouls this one off. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Free called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
8-6 the final score tonight. Milwaukee with the division best 104th winner. Cole Hamels earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Josh Hader records the save, his league-leading 45th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: